Hello everyone to Development Week 2 of the open world game that me and Kitten are making. So what I did last week, um, I added, some, imported some, assets and models and stuff. This week I did more of that, mostly Infinity Blade stuff. And I started on the world composition stuff in Unreal 4. To show that, I am going to... So basically, world composition is a way to make really big maps load, or make really big maps into little sections, so that when you get farther away, they unload and it saves on computer resources. So, if I load this, this is kind of like the starting area. Oh, of course I don't have anything built yet, but this is just, grass stuff. And so, hold on. Whoops, let's not do that. So let's load all of these. As you can see, they're all on the outside right there. So if I, so this is like the main level that you walk around in. And now if I go into here, this is kind of like the level manager, I guess. So, this is going to be like the first, like the starting village that you start in. And these are going to be like the wilderness things. Whoops. Anyways, so up here are the different layers. So streaming distance is how far in pixels you can be away from something until it loads. So let's say I add a new one and I make it, let's say 500 pixels, and I'm just gonna call this 1, just for tutorial's sake, and then I make this one 5,000 and name it 2. Alright, so let's say Forest East. Alright, we're gonna assign it to 1 so that it won't load until I am 50 or 500 pixels away from it. And then everything in that little square, or anything like around it, won't load until I'm 500 pixels away. And then let's add this one to 2 so that it won't... It will load. It won't load until I'm 5,000 pixels away from it, or less. All right, so let's hop into it. Hit play, and as you can see, so actually, if I hit simulate, there we go. So you can only see that only like 2. It's very one-sided. So if I go over in this direction. Oh, well, I'm not the player, that's why it's not working. So, here we go. Start there. Jesus. Okay, so, you might not be able to tell, but it's only one-sided. So if I come over here, you should be able to see it load. There you go. Just like that. And if I get out of the distance, bam. And then if you look in the bottom left, the grayed out stuff is what's not loaded. West is loaded, west is unloaded. And then if I come over here, I have to get really close to the edge of this for it to load. I'm just letting my stamina build up. Top left is the stamina, kind of like counter thing. So I have to get super close to this part of the world for it to load. Like insanely, like almost falling off the world for it to load. So as you see, if I was this distance on that side, it would have already loaded. But I have to get super close, and then it will load. And then I can go out of that area, and it will unload. That's basically all that world composition is that you can have big worlds that are cut up into little chunks, and that will load and unload depending on your place in the world. And that's basically all I did. I had to, spend most of the week just freaking researching this so that I don't make it stupid. But, yeah. That's pretty much all that I did this week. Next week I would like to get started on building the village and maybe changing some of the models for the characters, because in my opinion, this isn't, a good character, but I mean, this is just a kind of like placeholder character. So yeah. That's pretty much all I did. I want to get started on the, making the village and all that. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week.